Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to enroll ThriveCart Learn user on Paperform submission. So I am a digital creator and course provider selling multiple courses with the help of ThriveCart Learn. And my objective is to enroll the students effortlessly, for which I have created a special registration form for these courses with the help of Paperform. I have already attached the form on my website, and now my objective is that every time I am going to receive a new submission for a new student, automatically that student should be enrolled as a user in ThriveCart Learn for a particular course. To automate this entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Paperform and ThriveCart Learn, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that let me take you all towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn that how we can automatically enroll student in ThriveCart Learn for Paperform submission. So I am a course creator and I'm providing my digital courses with the help of ThriveCart. So I'm managing all my courses as well as the students of these courses with the help of ThriveCart Learn. And I have already created an inquiry, or we can say course registration form, with the help of Paperform. And I've attached that on my website. So when a student is going to visit my website, when they will be interested in registering themselves for the course, they are going to submit this form with their details such as name, email and phone number. Then I want to add that person in my ThriveCart Learn account in a particular course. To automate this entire process, we will have to build the connection between Paperform and ThriveCart Learn, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding and any programming skills, simply by setting up connections between our work applications. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, today we are going to build the connection between Paperform and ThriveCart Learn. So we are on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And you can see we are on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all of our workflows which we have created. And to save these workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box has appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Enroll ThriveCart Learn user on Paperform submission. This is the name of my workflow because this is the only objective I have. All right. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder for it. So you can see we have list of folders over here which I have created for different type of workflows. This automation is related to learning management. So automations for learning management will be my specific folder which I'm going to select, and now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and actions over here. Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose my objective is that as soon as I am going to receive a new submission in Paperform, I want to add the person who has submitted the form as a user in ThriveCart. So I want to add that person who has submitted the form as a user in ThriveCart. For that, here I'm going to take Paperform in trigger and ThriveCart Learn in my action step. When I'm going to build the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the form is submitted in Paperform by the student, then only that student will be enrolled as a user in ThriveCart, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we'll go towards our trigger step and we will select our trigger application. By using which application you want to start your workflow. This is my Paperform. On the submission of this form only, I want to capture the response every time, and with that response my workflow should start. So here Paperform will be my trigger application. Okay, let's select that. Then we have to select the trigger event, on the happening of which event in your Paperform account you want to capture the response. So when a new form will be submitted in Paperform, then my response should be captured. Okay, as we have selected the application and the trigger event, then we have received a webhook URL. So now our objective is to build the connection between Paperform and Pabbly Connect. How we are going to do that? For that, we have received this webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So basically, by following the given instructions step by step carefully, we have to insert this webhook URL inside our Paperform account, so that the specific form which we want to connect with Pabbly Connect could be connected. For that, let's copy the webhook URL, as it is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new form submission in Paperform towards Pabbly Connect. As we have done that, now I'm going to take you towards my Paperform account, and first of all, I will take you towards my dashboard. So on the dashboard, you will find all your forms which you have created. And if you have not created any form, first of all, you have to create one. After this, you have to select the form which you want to connect. So here I have this form which I want to connect with Pabbly Connect, customer contact form. Basically, this is a registration form. So I'm going to go towards edit option. And after coming on the edit option, here you will find the option of after submission, that actually what you want to do after the submission of the form. So we'll go towards integrations and webhooks under it. And here when we'll scroll down, we have the option of webhooks. So let's select that. We will click on this add webhook button. First of all, you have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and you have to select the triggered on. That means on the happening of which event this workflow should trigger and the response should be sent on the webhook URL. So here the trigger will be new submission. As we have done that, now let's click on create. And here you can see our webhook is added. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How are we going to do that? By simply submitting the form which we have connected with Pabbly Connect. So this is the form which I've already connected. We'll go towards the share option. And over here we have the form URL. So I'm going to open it in a new tab. The form is open in front of us. So quickly I'm going to submit this form in front of you so that the response could be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And with that response, then we will complete our integration. Okay, so here it is asking us the information. Let's say the student who is enrolling for the course is Smart Student. And let's say the email of the student is smartstudent55@pabblytudes.com. Let's say the number is this. Now I'm going to submit the form after entering the random details. And as the form is submitted, I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect, and quickly and instantly you can see that the response is already captured inside Pabbly Connect. So we have received all the details in our response. Let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the trigger which is being performed, that is submission. Then we have the team ID, we have the submission ID, we have the slug over here. When we will scroll down, then we will find the details of the student as well who has submitted the form. So we have the phone number of that student, we have their email address, their first name and the last name, and other details, and the date and time at which the form is submitted. So this means our connection between Paperform and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, as the details which we have received over here are exactly the same which we have entered while submitting the form. So now every time the form will be submitted in Paperform by an interested student, the response of that form is going to be captured instantly inside Pabbly Connect. As the response is received, our objective is to enroll the student in ThriveCart Learn. So for that, we have to build the connection between ThriveCart Learn and Pabbly Connect. For that, let's go towards our action step. Let us select our action application as ThriveCart Learn Plus. So this is ThriveCart Learn Plus, and over here we have two courses. Currently, I am taking the registrations for this Java course. So I want to enroll the student in this course only. Alright, so here we have selected the application. Then we have to select the event, create new student. Let's click on connect. To build this connection, you can see we have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. If you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you that how you have to build a new one. For that, you can see I am already logged into my ThriveCart Learn account. I will go towards add new connection, and over here we have to provide the token. To get this token, because we are already logged into our ThriveCart account, we just have to click on this hyperlink API and webhook. Then it will take us towards API and webhooks page. Over here we have the API key. So let's go towards view settings and we'll click on this create API key button. Here it is asking us the name of the key. So you can give any name to your key for which you are setting up the connection. So here I am going to give the random name, let's say as new enrollment. Then I'm going to click on generate API, and here we have the key. So I'm going to copy it, I will close it, and I will paste it over here. As we have done that, now let's click on save. And with this, you can see that the connection between ThriveCart Learn Plus and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. Now we just have to enter the details in these fields to create our enrollment. That means to create the student. So first of all, it is asking us the email address of the student. we have to enroll the student who has submitted the form in Paperforms as a user in ThriveCart Learn. And you know, we have already received the details of that student in our earlier response. So instead of entering the details manually, we have to map the data. Let's search for the email over here, and it has redirected me towards the email of the student which we have received. And we will directly insert it from this step. So as I have mapped this email, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new form submission will be made by a new customer or a new student, the response is going to be captured, and automatically then this email is going to replace from this field with a new email of that new student. And in this way only, we are going to automate the entire process of enrolling the students in ThriveCart as users for every new paper form submission. If we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then it will become static, and then it is not going to replace any time. It will be same each time. Then therefore we will not be able to automate the process. All right, so the next it is asking us the course ID. What is the ID of the course in which you want to enroll the student? So here you can see I have multiple courses and I want to enroll my student in this Java course for beginners. So we'll have to provide the ID for this course. How we are going to get this? For this, the instructions are given. Enter the course ID here. You can get the course ID by editing your course from the URL this. So I'm going to go towards ThriveCart Learn. This is my course and I'm going to click on edit option. And here is my ID. So I will simply copy the course ID. I will go back and I will paste it over here. Done. Now we have to provide the name of the student. So in the similar manner, I'm going to map the name of the student. And you can see we have already received that. We have the first name and the last name of the student. So here we have first name and last name separately. So first of all, I will map the first name. I will use a space and then I will map the last name. So in this way, I have mapped the full name. Then if you want to provide any tag to your student, you can enter it in comma separated values like this. Then here, if you want to provide any order ID, purchase type. So here, I'm going to ignore this field. We have the purchase ID as well if you want to enter. We can ignore these fields that they are not mandatory. I'm directly going to click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, the response is captured. Along with this, we have received the student ID. So this means our smart student is added successfully in ThriveCart. So now I'm going to go towards the students section. And recently we can see a new student is added over here. It is active. We have the name, smart student, and we have the email as well. This means our connection is absolutely successful. When I'm going to open the student, you can see that this student is added and is enrolled for Java course for beginners, the same course which we have selected. So this means our connection is absolutely successful between Paperform and ThriveCart Learn. And every time now the form will be submitted in Paperform by an interested student, that student is going to be directly added in ThriveCart Learn Plus. After connecting these applications and completing our automation, I'm going to first of all take you towards Paperform once again, and I'm going to open the link of the form once again in a new tab to check our automation whether it is running fine or not. If the workflow is successful when I'm going to submit this form, automatically the student will be created in ThriveCart. So let's say this time the student's name is new student. Let's say the email of the student is new20190@pabblytudes.com, and let's say the phone number of the student is this, a random one. I'm going to submit the form, and as soon as we have submitted this form, I'm going to take you towards ThriveCart. We will go towards the student section. And we can see that automatically and instantly a new student is added with the name as new student. When I'm going to go towards view profile, the student is enrolled in the course. This means our connection is absolutely successful and also our workflow is running fine. You can also very easily create this amazing automation for enrolling your students in ThriveCart Learn whenever the form will be submitted in Paperforms. I have just taken the example of Paperform over here for the form submission, but in a similar manner, you can take any of the form which you're using. Okay, and you can connect it with your ThriveCart Learn account. Your learning management will be effortlessly managed and will be automated. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.